Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Montville High School. This is GSHSW.com, the Harrington Companies, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, Apex Wrestling, and the Harrington Companies bring you this matchup between the Hanover Park Hornets and the Montville Mustangs. I'm Donald J. Brower, here with the voice of girls wrestling, even though it's a boys matchup, Keira Hubmaster. Keira, thank you for joining me, albeit on a speed demon race.
I made it.
I'm going to be starting right away. We're going to be starting at 106. This is going to be Alex Perez and Gabriella Conti from Hanover Park.
Goes in for the sweep, tucks it, up the ladder.
Conti was actually the first girl to actually place at boys MCT. Placed fourth at 106 this past weekend. State champion at 106 on the girls' side last year.
Beautiful. Going right over the shoulder, tucking it.
It's a rarity, too, especially with, you know, a lighter weight girl like this to be able to contribute on the boys' team and give them a lot of points, especially down low.
It's a really good thing, though.
Yeah.
And as of next year, it will be official that a girl has to pick whether to wrestle just guys or girls, correct?
Yeah, and I think that's tough for Gabby because she does so well against the boys, but she's a prohibitive favorite, you know, in the girls' side. So just not a lot of female wrestlers at Hanover Park. That's why I kind of think they should loosen the co-op rules a little bit for a couple of years because you want to grow the sport. You don't want girls to think they're just going, you know, crazy in a room with everything and only wrestling jamboree style. Gabby's getting another tilt here.
Beautiful execution.
She's going to sit there. She's got 30 seconds. Slowly settle in.
If she can get her legs in front of her there, jumps right back over instead.
It's actually funny. Gabby lives literally up the street from me. I didn't realize that. I live in East Hanover, and her dad messaged me and says, "Oh, hey, neighbor," and I didn't think anything of it because I knew I lived in town. And we were walking the dog, and I saw them playing basketball. It's actually the way I walk my dog, so I was like, wow.
Small world.
See, I'm teaching the Montville Stat Girls that microphones pick up voices, even if they're in front of your mouth or not. So the little peanut gallery you hear next to me is the Montville Stat Girls. If they want to follow on Instagram, Chloe Kozer on Instagram. April who? Ava Ferrulli. F-E-R-R-S. I don't know. I'm hearing half of what they said, but we're doing all the shout-outs. We're going to do social medias after this. We're going to have everything. After this match, we're going to have everything rolling.
Gabriella's so heavy on top when she rides. She keeps all her weight straight onto their back.
And she's so light. Technically, she's just perfectly sound with everything she does. I mean, goes for what she needs to do. Doesn't try to do anything crazy. You know, just works with what they're giving you, but at the same time, takes what she needs. And is, you know, it's rare. And you know this obviously, being a girls wrestling. For her to be such a key contributor to the boys team is a huge thing.
It's a very hard thing to do, especially when you move up in the weights. It's slowly the gap between girls and boys as the weights get higher and higher. So big.
And now here, like a 106.
It's a more even playing field here.
Yeah. Nothing here. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Tony Boy's Sandwich House of Montville, Joe's Pizzeria, Pinella's Landscape, Chris Luke's Barbecue, Sports Clips of Forum Park, Lou's Jewelers, MED Electric, James Semco State Farm, The Godfather Pizzeria, Mama Rayo's Chicken, and Centennial Sons Plumbing.
Putting the bar in, hopping right over. But she's losing it.
Not going to get I didn't see a swipe, so I'm going to go to the third. 11-0.
Pretty. Rolled right through.
Perez hasn't gotten a 3 yet. Going to get a 3 now.
A minute left on the clock in the third period. Gabriella's leading 11-3.
Going for a nice switch there.
That was
Gets
pretty.
it. Yeah,
I love when the moves are so fluent with the person.
Yeah, she's great to watch because, I mean, it's just textbook. There's no clunkiness, if you want to say
It's
that.
very smooth.
Yes.
And if a move doesn't work for her, she perfectly switches to the next.
It's 3 there. I'm going to give him 3. Going to try to get another tilt here if she can. I think she's going to get the major, or the tech fall here. I think that's, did he not, or am I wrong with that?
It should be 18-3 if I'm not mistaken. It should be those 3 back points and then the 2.
Yeah, it should be 18-3. Because he gave, I'm 99% sure that's what he gave. But follow us on social media. On Facebook, guardshswrestle.com, on X, GuardsHSW, on Instagram, GuardsHS Wrestling, as well as the Stack Girls Instagrams I gave out earlier. And like and subscribe on YouTube, get notified when we go live for everything we do.
And don't forget to comment on where you want to see us next.
This is going to be, it's going to be Luke Maneri and Giovanni Conti.
Is he also your neighbor?
It's brother and sister, of course. He doesn't live in a random house. Of course. What are you
No,
talking
they
about?
live in different houses.
He's been banished to another town. He's only allowed to come in for wrestling.
Oof. Deep with it. Locks it in. Conti's wizard was pretty nice there. A lot of control with the jerk forward there.
You got to figure Gabriella, especially, with her and growing up with her brother, they wrestled a lot, so I'm sure he doesn't take it easy on her. So she's used to it.
Beautiful. Locking it up.
Got him tilted to his back here. Great job by Maneri pushing off, but
Conti needs to get his head out a little farther. He can push himself away.
going to get the 4 here. I'm going to try to roll it again.
He stepped almost too far over there.
He's got to watch, too, because too many people I've seen, and it's been a big thing, especially at some of the tournaments, people in cradles pulling people on top of them. It doesn't end well.
fought really well there.
Gonna get the 4. Today's matchup is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Company's Apex Wrestling School Performance Trophies, and Forum Coffee, the official sponsors of GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage season. I'm Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster. We are at Montville High School. We are at the 113 bout. Hanover Park has a 4-0 lead thanks to a Gabriella Conti major decision. I thought it was a tech.
I thought it was a tech.
I thought with the switch and potentially dangerous. 1 is going to go to Conti, 8-0. Another full Nelson. Nothing now. Gonna have a little injury time. If you guys are hungry after the match, head over to Tony Boy's Sandwich Shop, our official sponsor for tonight's matchup. 263 Changebridge Road, Pine Brook, New Jersey. 973-494-7727. Oh, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings fundraiser. Apparently, I've been getting yelled at in my ear about in Parsippany. So go eat wings. I guess they're half price tonight. Half price wings, and you get double the money. I don't know. I don't know how it works. They're free, I guess, tonight. Listen, if you go there and you want free wings, the Stat Girl sent you. Trying to go for a switch there, but
he was going for a Granby, but when he went, he didn't tuck his shoulders underneath enough for it. Beautiful wizard again.
Should get the 1 there. There it goes. And a shot is Maneri.
Conti needs to slide his arm under. Beautiful grab there.
Gonna get the 3, make it 13-0. 1 tilt here should do it. Or you can honestly let him go, take him down again. It still works the same thing.
Kim possible?
That shows our age. That's not what it is. No, that'll show the age of how we are. You think it's Kim Possible. For my generation, Power Rangers.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yep.
Oh, well, they've made so many Power Rangers now, like the Dino Rangers,
no, the
Mystic
original.
Ones.
The original, that was what it was. Gotta put my phone on silent. Should do it. Conti in good position. Gotta watch. Should get the 3 here. And they're gonna end it there. Your winner with the tech fall, Giovanni Conti.
They seem to be talking. Well, it was a position.
Would you like to become a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Limited sponsorship opportunities are available for team pages and live stream coverage. Click on your logo here or send me an email at mccarthy@hswrestling.com. GuardiansHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider of all high school wrestling in New Jersey, boys and girls. No one does more. It's going to be Frank for Montville and Kopp for Hanover Park. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Forum Coffee, and Performance Trophies. Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster. We are at Montville High School. The third match of the evening. Hanover Park leads 9-0. A takedown there by Frank. And the period will end 3-0.
Frank defers. Kopp chooses down. Beautiful tilt.
6-0 here. As you can see as we come up here on some of these wrestlers for Hanover Park, you have a DeFrancesco Antonio coming up at 126. And then somebody I'm kind of interested in seeing get on the mat. Last time we saw him, he got injured. Santino Denise. He's back in the lineup. Then you have Joey Borello and Christian Cesaro. I mean, it's going to be a really deep lineup for this Hanover Park team coming forward.
Stacking in the half. You always gotta be careful when you do a tilt that close to your body, because exactly what I was about to say would happen. They could turn into you so quick. When you have yourself that close and your shoulders are almost to the mat while you're going for the tilt to get the points.
We saw that this weekend at the MCT. There was a defensive pin involving Nando Ott from Hanover Park. Nando Ott. He was wrestling. He was down 14-1 against Tanner Perez from Mount Olive. Perez had him, hooked him, rolled him over, but pinned himself, and Ott walked away as a champion. Ott stopped the momentum and took care of business. If I'm Montville here, I think he might go neutral. Oh, I'm actually shocked. I thought they might go neutral because they took him down. You want to get the, unless you think you get a good switch, you want to try to get the major here. Or even more if you can.
this season between both the boys and the girls, a lot more people have been reaching back. A lot more people are trying to take that ahead.
Technical violation there on Cup. Frank does have a major decision right now. You think he might want to go for more.
About a minute left on the board.
Gonna get this 3. Yep. Make it 11-0.
Do we have any viewers? How many?
That's the peanut gallery we're talking about.
How many viewers? 4?
Nope, I'm going to tell you right now. They want to know how many viewers we have. 55. Huh? People at home. You don't think people want to watch wrestling at home?
Yeah, but like why not? Like high school wrestling?
Yeah.
But like there's
You know high school wrestling is a popular sport.
yeah, but there's college wrestling.
Oh, okay, it's different wrestling. Thank you for everyone tuning in tonight, watching this match, this nice Tuesday tilt we have going on here.
We end this match 11-0, putting another 4 points on the board for Montville, making it 4-9. Garden State High School Wrestling. Follow us on our social media at our Facebook, Garden State HSWWrestling.com, at X at Garden State HSW, and on Instagram at Garden State HS Wrestling. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment where you'd like us to go next. Very aggressive start here.
I'm going to handle these names for you because these are a mouthful. We have Palmero from Montville, and from Hanover Park, the name that doesn't fit on the scoreboard, Nick DeFrancesca Antonio.
I'm too dyslexic for that one.
Well, I also, he has 2 older brothers, so I've dealt with that name for years. So
Francesca.
Antonio. It's actually funny because back in the day when his brother Dom, who's actually helping out and sitting next to Coach Branham, would wrestle, they would announce him at the county tournament as Dom DeFrancis, and they would just forget. They would just give up like halfway. DeFran, that's all it was. He was actually an All-American his senior year in college. So
Good stuff.
yeah, TCNJ I think he was at. I'm gonna get tons of messages because I'm probably wrong with that guy. I'm pretty sure it was TCNJ. He's got the near side cradle locked. He was taking him down at will.
This is the second near side cradle of this match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's out of the cradles, it's not as popular as like the crossface. I feel like that's a beautiful stack right there.
Gonna slide around and get a better base.
Palmero's bridge is amazing right now, fighting that off.
Lifted that leg up though. That might be. Gotta kind of pull back on it a little bit if you can. Might be end here. Nope. Great job. They make it 13-2.
13-2? What?
Yeah, it's gonna be 13-2.
Okay, there we go. Pretty shrug up by Palmero.
There's a takedown. 16-2.
16-2.
One more tilt should do it.
I love seeing a wrestler that will look over to his coach for help. Because a lot of times when you're on the mat, there's some people that just try to think all on their own and never listen to their coach. He looked back straight and was like, what should I do there? And that's a very good decision.
Gonna get a tilt here. Just want to sink it in. Nothing yet. And he gets the pin. Great job by DeFrancesco Antonio bringing that in and doing a great job with the pin. I'd like to thank our title sponsor tonight, Tony Boy's Sandwich House in Pine Brook. Thank you for the financial support to help you bring this match to the masses. Also, today's matchup is sponsored by the Harrington Company's Performance Trophies Apex Wrestling School, Forum Coffee, and, bringing you today's action from GSHSW.com live at Montville High School. This is going to be Rylan Jones for Montville,
Kyle Dunn.
and then Kyle Dunn for Hanover Park. Jones with the takedown.
Jones has to punch that fist down. There you go, right to the mat. And Jones gets the pin for Montville.
Cuts into that lead, makes it 15-10. How do you become a sponsor? Easy. Just click on your logo here on the team page or send me an email, admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We provide the most wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey, bar none. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider. Let us turn your dollars into cents. GardenStateHSWrestling.com. This is going to be Santino Denise for Hanover Park. And this is going to be, find out who this is going to be for.
Quick 3 points.
Jackson.
Has a beautiful 2-on-1 going right over for the tilt right here. Beautiful stack.
Last time I saw Santino on the mat, we were covering the Caldwell-Hanover Park match, and Santino actually, if you see the knee brace, tore his ACL this September.
Oh.
And he wanted to wrestle, and when he did, it popped out again in the match, so it was injury default. They should have beaten Caldwell. They were leading and lost, and he gets the win here. It's great to see Santino back on the mat. I know it's what he loves to do, so it's great
always
to see
nice
him.
to see people bounce back like that.
And it's his
especially
senior year. He
after-
wants to give it a shot, so. Makes it 21-10.
For Montville, we have Aiden Dabrowski, and for Hanover Park, we have Cicero.
Started at 106. We're at 144. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Forum, Coffee, and Performance Trophies. The official sponsor of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster. We are at Montville High School. The Mustangs are hosting the Hanover Park Hornets.
With a minute left in the first period, Dabrowski's leading 3-0.
Nothing yet. Four seconds left.
Beautiful escape by Dabrowski, making his lead 4-1.
Breaking him down, coming around the hip. Seven, 1. Cesaro seemed to be, sliding out of there, but he didn't keep going. He just stopped wrestling.
He almost had it. And Dabrowski seems to be using, actually, the nearsighted cradle as his way to connect himself to the other part of the body. So when he's too far to the side, he'll just grab the head, grab the leg, use his head a little bit, turn around, and that's how he stays in control when he's on top. I think that's a really cool way to, move.
Yeah, he's making it seem flawless. I mean, he's been in control so far. I'm surprised he didn't, with the way he took him down so far, he didn't release him, try to get some of those bonus points they need. Potentially dangerous here.
5 seconds left on the clock.
Gonna head to the third period. 7-1, Dombrowski.
Beautiful tight waist there.
Still got the point of contact in. Yeah, that's what I thought he would do.
Beautiful single. Right to the head. He almost combos two moves together.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you're not, especially in the position here, unless you think you get a tilt, you should just let him up. I mean, you're taking him down at will. Go, you know, the new three-point rules. You need to make up some bonus points, you know what I mean?
And Nebraska wins 11-2.
Great job by Montville keeping it close. This Hanover Park team's tough. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GSHS Wrestling, on X, GSHSW, on Instagram, GSHS Wrestling, and like and subscribe, get notified on YouTube when we go live. Comment away. We have a bunch of matches coming up this week. GSHSWrestling.com provides the most wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey, bar none. It's going to be Marino versus Borello. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Companies, Performance Trophies, and Forum Coffee. The official sponsor of GSHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage this year. Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster. We're at the 150 bout. Hanover Park is leading 21-14 and looking to add to that lead with a quick takedown there by Borello.
The Stack girls are still at it, guys.
I am very famous. I am the voice of high school wrestling in the state of New Jersey. If that doesn't get me anywhere, I don't know what does. I'll tell you after the match.
Beautiful stack right to his back.
Three near fall.
Trying to crunch it up.
I do want to get some clarification when it's over on what happened in that first match. If I still think it was a tech fall. But, you know, you wonder if that comes down to something, you know what I mean? Blood time green. Well, we're taking some blood time. Keira, why don't you tell them how they become a sponsor?
How do you become a sponsor? Well, why don't you join us? How about that? Sponsorship opportunities available for team pages and live stream coverage. How do I become a sponsor? You're going to click your logo here button on your team's page or email and go to us at admin@gardenstatewrestling.com.
We get back to you in 24 hours. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. GardenStateHSWrestling.com. provides the most wrestling coverage. I mean, we have 9 matches this week we're covering, and that's after county tournaments and everything, and we still have a bunch coming up. So join on the train right now and let us turn your, like I said, your cents into major dollars.
Tomorrow, I believe we are at Ridge,
You're-
where I just was.
You're at Ridge. I'm pretty sure we are at, if I remember correctly, Peaburg and at North. And then I am going to be at Passaic Valley at Wayne Valley. And then Thursday we are at, if I remember correctly, we were at St. Peter's Prep St. Joe's Metuchen, which out of our coverage area, but obviously we're doing something right. They wanted us to come down. They booked us, and they love what we're doing. And the other one will be Belvedere at Hackettstown. And then Friday, we're at Ridge at North Huntington, as well as I'm going to be at West Essex, Seton Hall Prep versus West Essex. And then Saturday,
Yeah.
we're going to have Warren Hills at Del Valle. Got to get in the back here. Just got to readjust. He's going to get us 4 points.
And Saturday will also be Vernon, right?
Yes, we'll be filming videos and interviews with the winners of the NJAC Girls Tournament. We'll be there doing everything. The voice of women's wrestling will be there interviewing the young ladies, asking them about their wins. Still got plenty of time here for Barella to do something.
I'm 6'1" and not 12.
Trying to get around the back here, sneak out. No doing though. 10-1. Barella leads. Marino doing a good job reestablishing position there. Trying to go for a cradle there, but Barella trying to reestablish his base. Barella had that arm up around his neck. He's trying to break out, but good job by Marino reestablishing his position. Still in major decision territory right here. Obviously, Marino would like to cut that to a regular decision, if not a pin. short time here. Game one right at the end. 11-1. Borello is your winner.
Don't forget to follow us on our social media at Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, at X as Garden State HSW, and on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on where you would like us to go next. The next weight class is going to be 157.
See who this is for everybody. I know this would be Tantawi, but he has a boot on right now. It's going to be Madeira for Hanover Park. Zamoda for Montville. Brendan Zamoda. Oh, it's also Jaden Madeira because there's a couple Madeiras on the team. So I want to make sure, not that the fact that there's a B in front of the name as we're putting it up there.
Beautiful scrap.
That's what you're going to see with some of these guys. I think, we're coming off the MCT. I know there's a couple guys who are a little banged up, might be resting. Want to get some other guys back on the mat, obviously like Santino, Denise, but get some of these young guys out there, and these are those toss-up matches that could be all the difference. I mean, if you're Hanover Park, you're also reveling the fact you got Laval coming out soon. You're expecting 6 from him. You got some other guys over there for Hanover Park, but it's a nice Tuesday match. Come out there, get some action, and kind of relax a little bit, Madeira's been in control this whole time. Trying for a cradle, but there's not enough time left. Going to head to the second. 3-0 Madeira. Today's broadcast is presented by local sponsors Tony Boy Sandwich House of Montville, Joe's Pizzeria and Restaurant, Pinellas Landscaping, Luke Chris Barbecue, Sports Clips of Foreign Park, Lou's Jewelers, MED Electric, James Senko State Farm, The Godfather Pizzeria of East Hanover, and Mama Rayos, as well as Centennial & Sons Plumbing Contractors. Thank you for your financial support to help us bring this match today. Deer had the leg there for a second, but let it go.
He was more worried about the cradle being locked there, I think. I think it is locked now.
A little high, though. He's a little high on that situation. Madeira, could scoot his head out here. Exactly what he does. Zamoda had it, but was way too high with it. Gave Madeira a chance to scoot out and get back to his feet. That's what some of these young guys, especially you know, you get him moving.
Beautiful.
Beautiful takedown right there. You want to talk about somebody who's almost on his back, now he's up, spins it around. But like when you have like Zamota there, you know, you want to take your time with it. You don't want to rush anything. You know, get the move locked and then slowly start moving it in. And I think some of these young guys, especially, they get nervous or they go, oh, I got the move, I got to do it. And they rush it, and it's just gives the guy a chance. And now you go when you're almost, you know, you take your time with it. You could have had back points, so now you've basically given him 4 points with the escape and the takedown that he took on you. Nice shot right off the whistle there. Zamota got the leg, but Madeira pushing through and gets the takedown. Makes it 10-0. That's why you don't stop wrestling. I mean, you look at that. Zamota took the first shot, had you know, good position, and Madeira just worked through, and got it done. Trying to pull him back in. See if we can get a tilt. Still got a point of contact there. Time is obviously on Madeira's, you know, side. Gonna hit Zamota with a stalling. Got to watch his shoulders. Gonna get 4 there. Great job. Make it 14-0.
There's still 30 seconds on the clock. I would honestly
Cut him.
Yeah, cut.
That's what he does.
Perfect.
Everybody said no. It was in unison, like, no, don't do that. Nice shot.
Beautiful.
And he's going to take him down, get the 3. Everybody in unison when he went for that throw. I was like, no.
No. You could definitely hear that on our mics, too. That was
Oh,
pretty
everything.
loud.
I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Tony Boy's Sandwich House, for providing financial coverage to help us bring you this match today. It's going to be Nando Ott. It's actually him. It's not somebody he sends over pretending like I don't know who he is. I'll have to tell you that when this match starts. Let's see what we got going here. Waiting on Montville to send out. Not sure who.
Forfeit.
They're going to forfeit to Ott.
Did they have a kid in the lineup?
I think they did, but I don't think they could find him. It's going to be Fala. I have no idea who they just said. I got to make sure I got this. Joey Filippone. It looked like they were looking for somebody for that weight, but they couldn't find him, and they just said, all right, let's forfeit. So I don't know
That is
what happened.
wild. Personally, I've never understood warming up away from the mat.
No, it's different tonight because this isn't their normal gym. We're in the smaller gym, so the wrestling room is right there in their auxiliary gym. So it would be different if we were in the main gym. So I could see that possibly happening. Hanover Park has, my math is correct here. Have they clinched it? Yes, I think they. So 75, 90, 215. That's 4 more bouts. They could get a possible 24. No, There's still an outside chance, but it would have to be pins and bonus points. And honestly, I'm gonna say I'm not a betting man, which is a lie if you've ever seen me at the casinos in Atlantic City. But they have Vincenzo Laval warming up, and sorry, you finished third, and second in the state at 190. Not really sure anybody's beating him.
Beautiful takedown. Very high. He's very high.
Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Forum Coffee, and Performance Trophies, the official sponsor of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage season. Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster. We are at Montville High School as the Hanover Park Hornets face the Montville Mustangs. Hanover Park leads 36-14. We started at 106, so 4 bouts left. Montville's going to need a little help here. Nice job by Filippone trying to break the grip there. Get some late points with a throw, but time ran out.
Whoa.
I don't know what that was.
That sounded like a door. Possible.
It's either a door or I fell running for the ice cream truck. Same sound. Same sound. Same thump. Once I hear that jingle, especially coming up in the spring. The last time I did, I think they called it an earthquake. We had that problem.
I always used to get the SpongeBob like ice cream ice pop all the time.
The Spider-Man one or the traditional, and I'm just a strawberry guy, the strawberry shortcake.
Yeah,
just
it has like the crumbs on it.
Yes.
Oh.
Great, now here goes my diet. I'm going to have to stop at 7-Eleven and get a bunch of ice cream and eat it before I get home to the wife. Shame eat in the car. Fala had a impressive showing at the counties this weekend. Performed really well. Didn't finish how he wanted, obviously, but still wrestled really well.
He's wrestling very well here as well, controlling the center of mat.
The thing, though, is he's going to have to get some bonus points here because, you know, it's anything less. My math correct here? So if they win out, they could get 21 points. So that would give them 24 points. So that would be 38. If he gets anything here, then I think it's clinched. If he doesn't get a major decision here, they got to win and get points. Because if he only gets 3, that's 17, and then the last 3 would be 18. So it would be 35 if I'm correct.
Yes.
So he needs some sort of bonus right here because a win's good, but it's not helping you in the long run. For a basic win, I should say. You should obviously try to win, but.
Filippone's been very upper body this match. A lot of throws, a lot of underhooks.
He's been a little more physical with him than I thought he would be. Got to be a little more urgency from Fala here, I think, too. But you know what I mean? You don't win with a major or any type of bonus points. It's effectively over, and you want to obviously find out what happened with the previous bout where they forfeited and going to get a takedown, make it 4-3. Now 5-4 or 5-3, excuse me. This will be one of those bouts for like Filippone. You may not win.
And for the double.
Nice job.
Sticks it, needs to climb up, keep him tilted.
If you're Filippone and you keep this to somewhat of a regular one, you're fine. A little injury here?
Yeah. He pointed to his face, it looked like almost.
Maybe when he drove in on the shot, but I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Tony Boy's Sandwich House in Pine Brook. Thank you for the financial support to help us bring you this coverage this evening. And, Keira, if somebody wanted to be sitting there and said, you know what, you guys got a lot of really good stuff coming up. How would I know when it's coming up? What would I do to follow you? How would I do that?
You can go to our Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, at X at GardenStateHSW, and at Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on where you'd like us to go next.
Yeah, we got a ton coming up. But we talked about it before. You're going to be at Ridge. You know, you were so enthusiastic you showed up a day early. You know, I'm going to be at Wayne Valley. Then we got a bunch of matches Thursday. I mean, just keep like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. GardenStateHSWrestling.com provides the most wrestling coverage. We have 9 matches this week. No one's coming close to that. We're the premier high school wrestling provider in New Jersey. And trust me, it's not only known in New Jersey, it's known nationally. We're getting calls from people about stuff. So things are on the way up for GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Got to be a little more. I'm shocked there's not more urgency from Fowler here. I mean, yes, he's winning, but he's not. You know, it's still too close.
I feel like Philippone's stance is so high.
He's basically giving up his legs to Fowler. Fowler gives a good shot, but he's not following through on him. And now you're here 30 seconds left.
When there's that height difference, it's very hard to get under someone so tall, because the sprawl, if they get it on time, there's zero chance of making it.
I'm surprised he's not trying to change levels a little more or establish that at the beginning, but this is going to clinch it for Hanover Park. I mean, as long as my math holds up, I'm pretty sure we're correct. We're going to get a takedown late by Fava. Nope. Wave it off. Your winner, Hussein Fala, 8-4. But I think that pretty much clinches it for Hanover Park. Keira, if somebody's sitting at home and they own a local business, they say, how can I make some more money? I got this little money I want to advertise. How do they do that?
You can become a sponsor for us. How sick would that be? Sponsorship opportunities available for team pages and live stream coverage. If you're looking for anything, click the Your Logo Here button on your team's page or email admin@GardenStateWrestling.com.
This is going to be Kramer versus Vincenzo Laval. Laval, actually, we talked about it on the podcast Sunday, broke the school record for wins. It was at 138, set by both Nicky Ramo and Joey Oliveri, and he's at 140 now, going for 141, and won the
beautiful.
MCT.
I love wrestling when it's on the edge of the mat. I find it, the thought behind that is so cool to me, because he's playing right on the edge. If anything were to happen, you could just slide right out the circle.
And you know what's interesting, too? As you see Laval just basically manhandling him, that's got to be worse, you know, and you would know as a wrestler. When you just start taking somebody down and just letting them up at will, that breaks you a little bit. Laval's been so good, he actually almost had a tech fall in the first period of the MCT, but actually wound up pinning his opponent on the last shot. He's really close here.
He's at 6 shots so far.
Up by 10. Up by 13. You gonna let him go? Another shot in.
Going to take his time.
And that's it. Vincenzo Laval with the win. I'd like to thank our main page sponsor, Tony Boy Sandwich House in Pine Brook. for their support. Thank you for the financial support. One of the best sandwiches I've had. I love going there. It's local. Give them a try. Tony Boy's Sandwich House. We're going to go to 2:15 here. This is going to be, don't know who we got for Hanover Park. Christian Carter. And then we're waiting for Montville. It's going to be Elsmore. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Companies, Forum, Coffee, and Performance Trophy, the official sponsor of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GardenStateHSWrestling.com. For Montville High School, just had an injury time. It looks like, I don't know if it was a ankle or maybe a little bit across the face. They're tending to him now. But while they're tending to him, Keira, let me ask you a question. I'm sitting at home. I got this iPhone, right? And I'm on these social medias. I'm an old man. I'm surfing on the Instagram or whatever. What would I do if I wanted to watch GardenStateHSWrestling.com anytime?
Well, you can follow us on our social media at Facebook at GardenStateHighSchoolWrestling.com, at GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram at Garden State High School Wrestling.
And then
Your teams,
your
counties, your site.
And then would they follow us on YouTube too?
They can follow us on YouTube. Why don't they like and follow us and give us some comments on how good this wrestling has been?
We do show the most wrestling. It's insane. Like, you know, everybody talks about it. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a wife who's 9 months pregnant. Just 9 months the other day. I've seen her so less with with all the wrestling I've been doing. It's literally, you know, because she has an early morning shift. It's like, okay, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
We actually have two pretty light 215 wrestlers as well.
I've seen that more and more. I've seen a lot of like later heavyweights as well. So it's just interesting.
He might get the pin, and he does.
Great job by Elsmore. Carter looked a little injured, maybe hurt himself.
He was tearing on the bad shoulder there. Hey guys, you know, if you want to sponsor us, we have openings all the time. Sponsorship opportunities available for team pages and live stream coverage. How do I become a sponsor? You're going to look for the Your Logo Here button on your team's email page or website and email us at admin@GardenStateHighSchoolWrestling.com. Now we're at 285. Again, looks like there's another big weight gap here.
It's Lucas Andrade and Alex Husty. Same thing. I'm going to get it right here. Again, Hanover Park has locked up the match.
There's a 30-pound weight difference here.
That, and you know, it's actually funny, you know, I mentioned this in the past, you know, I don't want to say like I'm, you know, a pioneer. I'm one of those old guys. You know, when you wrestled, though, they had a cap. When I wrestled my freshman year, I wrestled for Mendham, and essentially it was 189 and up. So Coach Bullis, I was 14 years old. I weighed 195 pounds, so I couldn't get down to I went down 189. I had to wrestle kids who were like 350, 300. You know, there was no cap on it.
That's crazy.
But it wasn't like today where the kids are like, you know, like, get off my lawn. You know, where the kids are like, you know, in shape, heavy set guys. So it was like more, you know, fat guys, and I was quicker. So it worked out well. So when they put the cap in my senior year, I was mad because I lost a bunch of wins to guys who couldn't make the weight, who I knew I could get around quick of. So, but yeah, that seems to be with such a gap, you know, in it. You know, you're talking 70 pounds from 215 to 285. You get some guys who might, you know, be at 215 naturally and bump up, or, you know, guys who are right there. I mean, Houston's what, 239, so he's over the weight, obviously. You know, he's more towards heavyweight, and then you got Andrade, who's right there, almost tipping the order up the other way. You know what I really want from this match? I haven't seen one in a while. Ultimate tiebreaker.
Oh,
That's what we want. We want a heavyweight ultimate tiebreaker match.
I saw an overtime match when I was at Pope John versus Mount Olive the other day, and it was a very weird ending too, because on that overtime he landed flat on their back and he called it, but he was in the position to score more points. And the ref called it early. Beautiful escape.
There's the one. Now we just need Andrade to do it in the third, and then we're going overtime. This is always my favorite weight class. I like just, this is the weight I know. Like, you're throwing out moves, you're throwing out names. I know most of them. But at the same time, just two big guys. Like,
Going at it.
Yeah, pushing each other around. You're not really going to see too many Petersons here or anything. It's just, listen, I'm a big dude. I'm going to throw. It's like the trenches in football. That's what it is. It's just you're moving another person around. I had explained to my nephew's 18. He's going to graduate high school this year, and he played football, and he wrestled as well. And I told him, I said, you're going to get so much better as a lineman because that's all you're really doing at heavyweight is moving people around. That's what he did.
Ooh. Husky almost had something there.
Nice snap down there.
Nice leg slap there.
The heavyweights I like seeing, too, are the guys who maybe in their freshman year were lighter. We've had that happen where, a guy might be like 130, whatever, and then hits a growth spurt, and then they learned all the moves, from when they were smaller, and they're throwing stuff at some of these heavyweights, and they're just like, what did I just happen to me? Like, I have no idea what that's possible. Like, I didn't know we could do that.
It's just so much harder to do all these shots and these Pearsons and this movement with so much more weight on your body.
Yes. That's the expert analysis from the voice of women's wrestling that we enjoy.
Never going to get used to that.
I'm going to put that as that's what's going to be every time when it says when you're going to be there. It's going to be Donald Brower and Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling on everything we do.
What are they going to pick? What are they going to pick?
If he's going to.
Neutral. Down. Thank God.
Here we go.
Down.
He gets out here. I think we have an overtime match. I'm calling it. Running that leg there.
Husky putting all his weight on him right now.
Andrade trying to work up out of a base. Trying to run a power half. At least that's what I thought it was. Going back to it there.
We have a minute to go in this period. Andrade is getting up. And Husky threw in, he locked hands.
Locked hands, he's going to give him the one. Wow.
So to get the overtime you want, he has to hold him down.
That'll be interesting to see here.
50 seconds left on the clock in the third period, tied 1-1. And
Locked
locked hands again. Oh. Husky needs to get a shot.
Husky needs a takedown, and then I need an escape by Andrade for my wish.
And he's trying, and he's digging it.
Almost had the takedown there, did Andrade.
We have 34 seconds left on the clock, and this 285 match is getting exciting.
Who would have thought 2 locked hands calls would set this place up?
Husky needs something big. We're hitting red zone with 18 seconds on the clock.
Andrade's got to watch. He hasn't been hit
spin.
yet. Andrade could just stay away now. I don't think he's been hit for stalling yet.
He tried.
And he's going to get the takedown. Andrade. 6-1. Andrade wins it. And then throws up the Italian salute. Your final. Hanover Park 44. Montville 23. I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Tony Boy's Sandwich House, Pine Brook, New Jersey. Thank you for the financial support to help us make this match happen. On social media, follow us on Facebook, GuardsHSWrestling.com, X, GuardsHSW, on Instagram, GuardsHS Wrestling, and YouTube. Like, subscribe, get notified when we go live. Want to be a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Click on your logo here. Send me an email, admin at GuardsHSWrestling.com. We turn your cents into dollars, GuardsHSWrestling.com. We are going to come here to the Harrington press box. Myself, Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GuardsHSW. Really good match. Score got away a little bit from Montville at the end. They were fighting there. They were pretty close. How do you think they both did?
I think this was a pretty well match. They threw in some younger kids to get some action in before the season really explodes. That last match was an amazing fight, that 285 bout. That was really good to watch. I'm excited to see. I want to see the book for Conti's first match.
I want to talk to the ref too and find out about that and see what it was. But listen, we had a great night here. Tomorrow, follow us on our social, like we said. I'm going to be at Passaic Valley versus Wayne Valley. It's going to be a big, no pun intended, big North battle for that. We're going to be at North Huntington with Phillipsburg at North Huntington. We're also going to be at Ridge with Kittatinny, somebody you know there, at Ridge. But we got a lot of action going. So for Keira Hubmaster, I'm Donald J. Brower. We'll see you next time.